Hello. So last time, just this morning when I went there was someone who was telling me, one of my colleagues told me, can you imagine this machine is not working? It hasn't. Can you imagine this machine cannot open? Like it cannot open. I have tried it since morning. I have been trying to open it, but then I told them, no, let me just come back. Let me come back. Let me just finish what I am doing this side because there was something I had to go and finish. So while I was getting done with what I am doing, then said, then that's when she said, can you imagine how it has opened? Meanwhile, the whole time it was not opening. But now that you're here, it has opened. Do you know those things? Do you know those things? They make you look like it was a joke. Have you ever been there and you tell someone, by the way, this thing is not working, you even wait for them, you will see, you will see. When they reach there, the thing works, and then you look like, most especially when the person told you, you do this, maybe switch it on and turn it on again. Did it work? No, it's not working, and it is like for real, it's not working. But when you reach to come and check, the thing starts working. Like all they do is be there. All they do is just to do the things they were telling you to do. The things you actually did, that's when they start working. Why is that? Well, I am happy to have you here. My name is Anne Tike, and today I am so glad to have you here again as we are here in this space of Manifest Academy where we learn everything, like to bring things to life, like where we learn how to manifest our dreams, our desires, our innermost desires. We manifest them. Now, this is the space that you want to be at. You're most welcome, and I am so happy about the subscribers. Please, if you haven't, this is the time where you first subscribe before you proceed. It is important that you subscribe and even share with others. So, well, last week we started a series of feelings. We're just talking about feelings because I noticed that feelings is a very, very important part to play in our day-to-day life of manifesting. If you want to manifest anything and your feelings are not in sync with what it is that you want, things will not work. Oh yes. They will not work at all. We talked about how the subconscious like accepts what you feel as true. It doesn't take like, mom, it's just feeling. It's just, no, it takes it like that is the reality. The subconscious takes it as the truth, like as if that is the final truth. So mind what you feel. We also talked about how you do not attract what you want, but you attract what you are. And we said what you are lies beneath your subconscious. So that is basically what we talked about last week. Now, this today, what we are talking about still talking about feelings. And I am saying if you want to know what lies beneath your subconscious, what lies beneath who you really are, then check your feelings. Oh yes, check your feelings. Then you will know what lies beneath your subconscious, what lies in the subconscious, who you are. Because your subconscious is actually you. Because these are things that just happen like immediately without you even overthinking it. Because that is who you are. That's why they just happen like that. So if you want to really know who you are, check how you feel in different instances. Look at how someone just gets a promotion. How do you feel about it? Do you feel angry? Do you feel jealousy? These are all feelings. Now, that is exactly what lies beneath. That's what is in your subconscious. That is who you are. Now, what do you think about wealth? What do you feel about wealth? Things like wealth, growing rich, generational wealth. What do you feel about it? What do you feel about employment? Are you the kind of person that doesn't believe that you need to be employed? That you are the one who employ? Like, what is it about you? What do you think about marriage? Do you think that marriage is for weak people? Do you think that marriage is stress? Do you think marriage is some long-term commitment to frustrate people? Do you think that? Like, what do you think about kids? Do they sound like those little munchkins that are making noise all over the place? Like when you look at them, then you say, these people are so noisy. These people are so this. Like, is that what you think about children when you think about them? But whatever it is that you think, that is exactly who you are. And the only way we can actually know that is by the way you feel. So the way you feel about those things, that is you. That is you. Don't be so worried. There's a way you can actually change the way you feel and you model yourself to the way you actually want to the person that you actually want to be. Yes. But if you really want to know, then it is your feelings that are going to tell you who you really are. Yes. Like I was telling you already, like feelings are that important because feelings just change everything. They affect the atmosphere around you. For example, like I told you about my colleague this morning who was badly waiting for me to open a machine, actually, to just actually open a laptop because it had failed for probably more than an hour or so. But when I arrived, the laptop actually opened. But I don't think it was so that complicated. But because they were feeling like that is something that is already too hard for them, it needs me. It just needs me to be there to arrive. And when I arrived, it actually opened. I didn't even touch it. I didn't even touch it. Just opened. It just opened because whatever she was doing, she did again, and it was actually just open. So she said, "Oh my God, now it opened." So in the same way, when you go to the hospital, you go very sick. That toothache, that one which pains in the night, do you know it? I don't even know why it waits for the night. Is it because we can't even reach certain doctors in the night? But it hurts. If you have had a toothache, you know what I am talking about. If you haven't, then I'm thinking, how old are you? Are you on milk teeth or shall we wait for the wisdom teeth? We are going to wait for some of them, but you must feel some pain. Yeah, so that you know what I am talking about. This is something. I should know that. I should know that. So yeah, but you see, when it's hurting like in the night, and in the morning you rush to the dentist. Once you reach the dentist, do you know the tooth stops paining? Most of the time, it actually stops paining. Did you hear of that research that they did about? Was it? I'm actually not even very certain of it, but was research of, was it cancer? Was it? Was it? What was it? There was a sickness, but then they went and they gave this person chalk, like this chalk, like white chalk. They kept giving this person chalk, chalk, chalk. They kept swallowing chalk. We all know chalk cannot heal anything, except if it has started healing certain things that we do not know. And maybe that was one of the discoveries. That is also possible. But this particular time, it wasn't actually. It wasn't for healing. We know chalk does not heal. But after some time, this person actually got healed. Do you think it was the chalk that healed them? It was just in their minds, the way they were feeling. They were feeling like this is something that can actually fix them. And it fixed them. Even in the same way, even if you're going to see a doctor or you're going to see a counselor, for example, in some places that I go to, people go and request for specific doctors. They want a specific doctor. But when you go looking for a specific doctor, if another doctor works on you, you will say that no, my thing has not. You will stay with the issue. You will actually stay with the issue. Your tooth will grow another tooth, and then the tooth will become like a Christmas tree because other teeth are growing, like they're growing like the ornaments on the Christmas tree. That is how your tooth is going to start growing until the dentist that you like, the dentist that you believe in comes. That is why it is important to actually believe in someone. Like you should go and seek, like it is important your feelings are important. How you feel about someone is important. How you feel about something is important. How you feel about, even if you go and do it, the way you feel about something is really important, and it affects the body and the entire environment. Like it, last time we talked about it being chemical, like chemistry. It affects the whole place. It affects the atmosphere. So in the same way also, what you fear also affects the atmosphere, and it affects the atmosphere in the fact, like I told you, the subconscious just takes what your feelings as true. Like what you're fearing, it will take like that is the truth. Yeah, that is what has happened. Do you get what I mean? Like if you be fearing that, oh my God, I am worried I may not get married, you will not get married. Actually, why should you? You have, the subconscious has already taken it that for you marriage is a no-go for your body. So everything you will be doing, even without knowing, will be affecting that kind of environment. Do you even know what I am talking about? It will be affecting that kind of environment. If for you say, for me, I can't get a job. For me, a job, I can never do an interview. Me, I need to know someone before I get a job. Exactly, that's what will happen because your subconscious is taking it as the truth. Like it's not taking like as if we are joking. It's not taking like as if we are debating. It is taking it as true, and automatically that is how even your body language, without your knowledge, is actually going to do things. In the same way, if you look at the way Job, your Job, the one of the Bible, Job, you know everything that came up to him. We said we don't want to be like Job, but you know what happened to Job? Job, if you go on and read on the scriptures, you will see that when actually those things happened to him, the thing he said is, what I have feared, or the thing I dreaded has happened to me. Also, the thing that I feared has happened to me. Hello, Job. Why were you fearing it? Like, how did you even think of it? Like, who even told you that that thing can actually happen? Like, we know Job was always offering sacrifices. Why would he think that he could actually lose everything at some point? Why would he think that? It reminds me of the Garden of Eden. Well, now this is now your consolation in the Garden of Eden when God came looking for Adam and Eve. You know that story. And then they came and looked and looked, and then they said, and then he told him, he looked for him, Adam, Adam, where are you? Adam said, I'm fearing to come because I am naked. And God asked him, who told you? Who told you you are naked? So whatever thing that is for you there, like what is that you are thinking? But you see, even God could not change it because he already, his body language had communicated with him. That's why he was feeling like he's naked. The body language had actually communicated that, and that is exactly how he was, naked Adam. You get, now it even became a suit. Do you know? Adam's suit. Thanks to Adam, there's a suit name. But yeah, God couldn't actually even do anything about it because he had already taken it. Like your subconscious, like it has been, you are you, now it is you, it has consumed you, it has been, like it has consumed you, it is now you. The same way also Job, he said, the thing that I dreaded, the thing that I feared has happened to me. So when you are fearing, do not fear, like make yourself not fear. Yes, because even the Bible clearly tells us that the Lord God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of a spirit of power and of love and of sound mind. Like if you are feeling some fear, your mind is not sound. You need to sound it again. So that is how much feelings really affect. That is how much feelings really affect. They actually cause things to happen. So sometimes you wonder, but I know I didn't pray for this thing. I didn't think of this thing. Oh yes, you did. Oh yes, you did. Whether you know it or not, you probably thought it, you probably believe it, you probably read a book that actually resonates with you, and it has now become you. So your subconscious has taken it as the truth. And that is how everything around you is actually happening. Do you hear people of depression? Now there's that thing they call depression. Actually, depression, even just the definition, they say it's a feeling, like it is a feeling of dejection or rejection. Like you feel like you're rejected, you feel like you're cut out, you feel like something is not working out. You're always moody, you're always feeling like you're so, like as if this is not the place for you to be. Huh. You feel like this is not the place for you to be. You are not going to be in this place. Do not feel that way. Like make yourself, find a way, which I'll be telling you. Like you don't have to go that, like in the same way depression. Many people actually go and kill themselves because you keep getting more ideas. And the devil is waiting for that time when your feelings are not matching the God vision. The devil is really waiting for that time. And you cannot give him that opportunity. You cannot give him that opportunity. You cannot give it to him in whichever way, because he's just waiting. Because you know also like there's nothing that can actually destroy man except himself. Do you know that even in the Garden of Eden, the devil did not even gog the apple or the fruit, whatever it was? It sounds better to be an apple, but whatever the fruit was, he didn't gog it into the woman's mouth. He didn't even gog it into anyone's mouth. But all he did was just talk. So while you're feeling sad and moody, ideas come in your head. Wrong ideas. Like everything just doesn't work out. And the more you feel depressed, the more you feel like you're not in an okay environment, you're feeling like you're dejected from yourself, you keep sinking in. Depression keeps going further, further, further. Yes, I understand that situations can come and piss you off, but that is now. That is your conscious now to play. That is the part where your conscious gets to play and fights it. Now, that is the part where you see the kingdom of God suffers violence and the violent take it by force. Like there's some fight needing to be there. Who tells you that life is going to just be like, it's just going to say, yeah. Life is not going to say, yeah. It's not going to just be easy like that. Like it's not going to be like kumbaya, we are marching kumbaya. You're not going to just be marching like that. There's where there are some hurdles. Hurdles are going to be there. Maybe that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of life. Imagine everything was just okay. Like I don't even get pissed at someone. How is it possible? But yeah, but I am actually telling you, like it is okay for it to be like this. That is the beauty. When you hit a milestone, you be happy. When you have a challenges, be so happy in it. Like in all things, be happy. Like you know, it says that the Bible, rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Like he said, Like it's meaning like I don't even know how to stress this thing for you people. Just rejoice again and again and again. Well, now I want to tell you how to find happiness. I do not know. Different people find happiness in different ways. But what is happiness actually? Happiness to me is something that keeps your mind sane and keeps you to the point and keeps your feelings straight to what it is that you want to achieve. Like happiness has to be in line with what it is that you want to achieve. You don't just think that you're listening to some sad music and you think you're being happy. For me, I enjoy sad music. Oh, it is going to give you sadness because that is how you're going to feel. Remember, as you're listening to music, music is nice and it is something for the soul. It's really food for the soul, you know. Now, when you're listening to your sad music, it is going to cause sadness until you won't even know how to turn. But so some few tips is you can actually pray. Prayer is a good way of actually keeping happy. You know why? Because when you go there, you're talking to this God who is unseen and yet so there you talk to him and you can talk everything that you want to. You can actually pour your heart out. You can actually be honest with him. You just put your heart out there and you empty yourself, all your anger. Who annoyed you today? What didn't work out for you? What did, like, just pour it there. Believe me, after that you are going to feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and your happiness is going to come. Then you can also actually go to church. Yes, for that is what I mean is like maybe every Sunday, every Wednesday, whatever time. Mine is Sunday and Wednesday. Yes, so I can actually go to church, and every time you go there, there's a message you are going to hear, because church is not teaching things to actually frustrate people or things to digress people. It's teaching things to align people with the word of God, with their purpose, with happiness. So those are things the subculture should actually be picking, not whatever. Then you can also, actually also play nice music. You know, like you can do a house party, or a dance party. And when I'm saying dance party, I'm not saying that you just play any music which even has no meaning. Play music that has the right meaning, because you know, while you're just dancing to a song that you don't even actually know the meaning, your spirit is strong enough, because that is who you really are. It is taking whatever is of that song and making it you. So check the nice music, get those nice songs. But we have very nice spiritual songs that are for dancing. You have no idea. If you do not have them, please just inbox me, do a comment there. Just comment and tell me I do not have, and contact me on the email address that I will be sharing at the end, and I will surely send you some of those songs. I'll actually give you ideas of those nice things. You can actually dance until you break a leg, as they call it. You can sweat, but the point is you are getting happiness. Like you dance off the steam, the bad energy, the worry, the fear, because we may not avoid it, but what we have in power is how to actually take it away, to break it apart. That is actually what we have. Then you can actually go with friends, have a faith company. You should have good friends. You shouldn't have friends whom you don't even know if you can trust them. You know, there are certain groups of friends, but there should be these friends that you can actually be with, and they refresh you. They just refresh you. They should be with that set. I call them the faith company. My parents call them the faith company. We call them the faith company. These are people you can actually talk to freely without any judgment, without any with really no any judgment. They can listen to you, they can advise you, and they're not going to go announcing you everywhere. You get just judgment. You should have those kind of friends. Now tell me a person like that, when are you going to get depressed? I don't see how, because while you come with your worry, with your fears, they are going to hold your hands and they're going to actually talk to you. They're going to rejuvenate you. You need those friends, and if you don't have them, you need to actually go and find them. You really need to go and actually find them. Well, yes, that was the end of this week's session, and I am so happy to be with you as always. Please do not forget to subscribe and like, but mostly share and invite others. Have a lovely day. Oh yes, and about the Mom Premiership, it is also starting. It starts on Monday, and I shared last week. I shared on the YouTube page. I actually shared on it. If you saw it, I also shared a link where you can join the group if you're interested in that group, and you'll receive more communication. But it is starting. I'll be telling you more. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a lovely day. Bye.